eBay sales are down and you're not really sure why. In today's video, I am going to be walking you through step by step to figure out what's driving your decrease in sales, as well as exactly what to do to increase those sales. What's up, guys? It's your girl Sarah from Sarah's Styles here. Today's video is going to work for everyone because I am going to walk you through your eBay store. I'm going to show you exactly what the numbers, the charts, the metrics, all of those graphs that eBay gives us, I'm going to walk you through and help you decide what they mean, what is driving your decrease in sales, and what you can do about it to get those sales back and increase your eBay sales. Let's get right into it. It's going to be meaty. I have an eBay tutorial video playlist that will go in depth into some of these metrics. So make sure to check that out if you're kind of struggling to follow along with some of the terminology that I'm using or where I'm going on eBay. Right now, I am on the performance tab. So if you have an eBay store, you have access to these data, this tool, and these analytics. If you're trying to make money selling on eBay, even as a side hustle, I highly recommend getting a store. If you're listing, you'll essentially get free listings, as well as you will get access to these tools and analytics. And this is 100% why I am so successful on eBay, how I can be selling $10,000 a month working under 20 hours a week, including social media, because I know how to look at these numbers and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it as well. So we're on My Seller Hub. You come up here to sell and then click on performance and it starts you off at the summary. So you look at this and you can say, hey, my sales are down. My sales are down to 2.4%. This is comparing to the previous time period. You can also look at today. I've made no sales today. I've had 2 offers. They haven't paid yet, but it's early in the day. Last 7 days, last 31 days, and then your 90-day total. So this tells you, hey, my sales are down. But if you click on this sales, on the little arrow, it's going to take you to all of these metrics. And before you get completely overwhelmed and are like, oh my God, this is just too much, I'm gonna walk you through all of these metrics, what they mean, and how to decide what is actually driving this decrease in sales, and then what you can do to fix it. So this is the first chart. I am going to say we're just looking at 31 days here. You can come up here and change time periods. So if you want to look at a quarter or you want to look at a week, you can come down here and change these time periods. You can also change what you're comparing to. So currently eBay has it set up compared to the previous time period, but you could compare to last year. You could, whatever you want to look at to kind of see how you're doing. You can see my sales are down. I'm down 2.4%. This includes tax. This is my monetary value. So this is like, hey, Sarah, what's going on? I know what's going on and I'll walk you through how I know that. But all the different things that I look at to figure out if it's something that I need to do to fix or things that I can be doing to increase that. 2.4%. I have made 2.4% less sales this time period to the previous time period. We're essentially looking at October versus September. This is filmed at the end of October. You guys probably won't see it for a couple weeks just because I'm a busy mom. I film it and then I edit it and then I upload it. So sometimes it takes some time. Then we go over to your selling costs. I do have videos. I will link a video up here. This is all in my playlist of how much it costs to sell on eBay. This says 30%. That's not your eBay fees. Not getting into it, that video, I will link a video on your eBay fees above. So sometimes your net sales can be down because your selling costs have gone up. You can see for me, my total sales are down 2.4%. However, my net sales are only down 1.4%. And that's because my selling costs are actually less this month than they were last month. For me, that's likely shipping. I'm probably shipping more first class than I am shipping priority. If you ship things that cost a lot of money, my shipping, is usually $5 to $8. If you are shipping, your shipping can be $5 to $20 to $100. That can swing your net sales. So that's something to be mindful of as well. Not necessarily a driver in why your sales are down, but net is important because that's how much money you take home, right? Quantity sold. So there's 2 reasons that your sales can be down. You have how much your items are selling for and how many items that you're selling. That's all that makes up that gross revenue. How many items you're selling and how much they're selling for. That's two reasons that your sales can be down. Are you selling less items? Are you selling lower price items? You can see for me, I'm selling less items. My quantity sold is down 5.9%. However, if you come over here, my average sale, so on average, my items are selling 3% higher. And you can see that's why, even though I'm selling less items, my total sales, how much money I'm making, isn't down 5% because I'm actually selling higher price items. So this is a lot. We still have a lot to go, but I kind of just want to summarize one of the reasons that your sales could be down is if you're selling less items or if you're selling lower price items. So this is something to look at, and we'll get into it in a minute even more in depth to see what is driving that and what you can do to fix it. If you're selling less items, if you're selling lower price items, those are two drivers, which one is impacting it, and then we'll look into from there how to figure out what's driving that lower sales. So for me, I'm selling less items. I'm going to show you both ways, but I want to look a little bit deeper into that. Why am I selling less items? One more thing I want to know, and that's doesn't impact me, but it may impact some of you guys, is we're looking at sales sales via fixed price and sales via auction. This will tell you if they're down. I don't sell via auction very often. Sometimes I do it for the algorithm or just to get a boost or get rid of old inventory. It's not part of my business model. I sell via fixed price, buy it now. But these are two different ways. If one of those is down, maybe look at why it's down. Are you listing less auctions? Are you listing less fixed prices? Are you listing things that people don't actually even want? All right, so from here, this is a new chart on eBay, the buyer insight. This is one other reason that your sales could be down. For me, it's a fairly new chart, so it's hard to really monitor compared to previous time periods and how you've been interacting. But my total buyers are down. I'm selling less items. We already know that. Am I selling less items to new people? Am I selling less items to repeat buyers? My business model isn't really so many repeat buyers. You can see here I have 5 repeat buyers, but I am down with my new buyers. Reasons that you could be down with new buyers: are you selling things that people don't want? You know, if I am listing a ton of swimwear and it's now winter, I could be down for sales because of that. And we're going to figure this out in a minute. Don't worry. There is a graph and chart to do that. But something is happening with my new buyers. Maybe I'm not giving them as many discounts as they want. Also, we will figure that out in a minute. But look at your new buyers and your repeat buyers. If you're down from repeat buyers, have you not been sending out thank you cards with coupons? Have you not been doing the coupons? eBay has a new coupon code. I'll link a video up here on how to use it. New coupons. Were you doing that last month and you're not doing it this month? Those are a couple things you can be looking at. The next one I want us to be looking at, I know this is a lot, so pause it, look at your analytics, go back. Yours is going to look vastly different than mine, which is why I show you how to look at it. Instead of just telling you what I do, I'm showing you how to figure this out for yourself. eBay has added this chart, and I'm going to tell you, I love it because it's telling us, it's giving us information to say, hey, Sarah, your sales are down. What is driving that? By category. So I sell women's clothing, shoes, and purses. You can see at the bottom, we'll scroll down, there's maybe 1 or 2 men's down at the bottom, but that's mainly what I sell. Yours is going to look different, but this will tell you what is driving that. What categories are driving that lower sales? And you can see for me, over here on the right, it's telling us the percentage of sales. I have 13% of my sales are coming from jeans, 12% are coming from tops, 10% from pants, 9% from sweaters, handbags, all the way down. So these are kind of my top performing category. I'm getting the most percent from them. How are they performing compared to previous time periods? My jeans are down. You're going to have to figure out why this is for you, but this is telling you my lower I'm selling less jeans than I was the previous time period. That is driving my decrease in sales, as well as my tops. Are these down because people don't want them anymore? That's not the case for me. Jeans, we're looking at October. My jean sales should not be down. So what I'm going to do is look at what jeans I'm buying, what jeans I'm sourcing. Am I not sourcing and listing good jeans, right? Am I not picking up the styles that people want right now? You can go into Terapeak, and I'll link a video up here for that. You can go into Terapeak and it'll tell you exactly what, for me, okay, jeans. What jeans are selling right now on eBay, what styles, what brands, all of that, to be able to increase. If I start listing better jeans, more jeans, figuring out why my jeans are not selling as well, I'm going to increase my prices. Lies. I'm going to increase my gross revenue, not increase my prices. So this category, or this is very helpful. The other thing I want to show you as well is if you click on this, it'll give you even more information. So I know eBay, you're like, this is a lot of numbers and charts. This is why I'm walking you through step by step, because every single thing that they are telling you is helpful information. My jeans are down. Now, why are my jeans down? My average sale price is $35. That's a little bit less than what my average sale price is for the month. That could be driving it. I can also go through and look at the previous time period. I kind of wish they compared it with this to see, hey, are my sales down because I'm listing less priced, lower priced, they're selling at a lower price. That's what's driving it. You can go through here and look at all of this information by category for all the categories that you guys sell on. I can see what's increasing. My handbags, they're selling better. Dresses, this one makes sense. It's going into fall and winter. It makes sense that I'm selling less dresses. A lot of people wear dresses during the summer, not so much, maybe holiday parties and formal events, but it makes sense. So for me, that's not a driver. It is a driver, but it's a driver that makes sense. Not much that I can really do about that. Jeans and tops, I need to research a little bit further and figure out why exactly those are down. Tea time out. I went to school to be a teacher, if you guys didn't know. And, my kids are in school and they take brain breaks. So right now, we've gone over a ton of information and we're only about halfway through the video. So I want you guys to stand up, stretch, take a little brain break. Let me know down in the comments your biggest struggle on eBay or reselling right now. Let's get back into it. All right, now we're looking at, this is something else that can be driving it. Let's say all of your categories, they're performing net neutral or they're dresses, right? And there's a reason, seasonality, that they're down. There's not really much that I can do about it. This is going to tell you your sales, where they're coming from. This chart, all my sales, isn't really going to help as far as what's driving my decrease in sales. This chart, and then I'll show you the next one over as well, this is splitting out my promoted listings and my organic sales. What percent is coming from promoted listings? So there's two ways that you can promote your listings. I will link videos. Check out my eBay tutorials. I go really in depth into all of the things I'm talking about. But you can promote your listings every item, or you can do promoted listing advanced beta if you qualify for it. There are two different programs. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not sure if the beta goes into this number or not because it's a beta. eBay hasn't really said, and I'm not doing it right now, so I'm not really sure. But promoted listings, my promoted listings are up. Awesome. 30% of my total sales. However, my organic sales are down. So if this is the case for you, promoted listings, I haven't changed anything. If you have changed your promoted listing percentage, check this out. If you are now paying more in promoted listings and that number's down, you should probably rethink that strategy. Organic, there's two reasons for me that this could be down. Either one, I'm listing things that people don't want. Organically, they're not being able to find it. My pictures, my SEO, people aren't finding it or finding it appealing to be able to buy it. As well as my seller status and my competition. So people aren't buying it. And I'll show you in a minute how to decide if it's those things or if it's other reasons. We're going to look at the traffic tab, but people aren't buying it before. Either I don't have good items, or my items aren't reaching my audience. And we'll get into traffic to figure out if it's I'm listing things people don't want, or I'm just not getting the traffic that I was getting before. Okay, now we're going to look at offer sales. Is this what's driving? And I want to tell you guys, it's going to be multiples of these. You're going to have to really dig into your numbers. Do it one thing at a time. I know I'm giving you a lot of information, but honestly, this is what I do to figure out why my sales are down. I look at all of these things to figure out what's driving it. Some things are things I can't control. Some things are things that I go in and I automatically, immediately tweak. And offers for me is going to be one of those. I'm looking at my offer sales. So you can send people offers, they can send you offers and you can accept, and then you can have sales without offers. If you don't have offers on, this is not going to be relevant for you. If you have offers on, you can see my offer sales are actually what's driving some of this lower sales. I'm getting less sales from offers, whether it's ones that I send or ones that are being sent to me. My sales without offers are up. So this is actually telling me, so you're going to have to know your own information. This is telling me my new pricing strategy. I have a public coupon on my store, so they get 20% off $50 or more. So they don't have to have offers, right? It counts as a buy it now. I'm also pricing much more competitively so that my buy it now goes up and less offers. That's working. That's up 48%, which makes sense that some of my offers are down because my people are just flat out buying it. They're not waiting for that offer. I'm okay with some of my offers down a little bit, but if you've tried a new strategy and you're like, I'm only sending out offers on Friday and your sales are down and it's from offers, you may want to rethink that strategy. Now I want to get into, we talked about sales, and if your sales are down because your items are not getting seen, you're not listing things that people want. You now have a couple reasons of why these strategies, or why things are driving, what's driving your decrease in sales. I want to take it one step further and see if it's because people aren't seeing your items, you're not listing what people want, or if it's the offers or whatever it is. So now we're going to be looking at the traffic tab. Stay with me, guys. I know this is a lot of information, but it's all super helpful and things that are going to help you increase your sales. So I do have a video. I will link it above. It goes in depth into what all of these mean and how to increase them. I'm just going to say quickly because this is a lot of content for the sake of this video. But you can come here. This is telling you the traffic that's coming to your store. If you are not having traffic, if people are not seeing your listings, you cannot make a sale, right? It starts there. And this is going to tell you, is your traffic up? Is your traffic down? For me, my problem is not traffic. I am listing things that people want. My SEOs are good. My pictures are good. People are seeing my stuff, my listings. It's increasing. You do have to keep this in mind as well if you're looking at this and your listing habits have changed. If you are listing less items, you have less items for people to see. Your impressions are going to go down. Whether or not it's because it's quality items or good SEOs, my listing habits haven't changed. I'm listing the same amount of items that I was listing last month every single day. So when my impressions are increasing, it's a good thing. I'm listing things that people want. I'm listing better stuff this month than I was listing last month. If your impressions and page views are down, you need to look at that. You need to figure out, is it because it's seasonality? Are you listing things, are you in a seasonal business and you only list, I was going to say Christmas, but Christmas is at the end of the year. So let's say you only list Christmas and you're looking at this in June. Your impressions are going to be down because people aren't searching for that kind of stuff. It makes total sense why it would be down. The last thing, and then I will let you guys go, make sure to save this video. It's extremely helpful. You can come back and review it and look. There's going to be different reasons every time that you look at it. This is going to help you walk through step by step everything that you can be looking at, figuring out what's driving it and ways that you can be improving it. The last thing that I want to say that could be driving it is things that are completely out of your control. So a couple things would be seasonality. Like we talked, if you sell Christmas stuff and it's January, your sales are likely going to be down. There may not be a whole lot that you can do about it. It's something that you need to be mindful of in your business. The economy, we're in a pandemic. Are things happening? People are losing jobs. Is there things happening in the economy that have no impact on what you're doing on eBay? Something could be driving that as well. What's really impacting me, if you look at most of what I was showing you, my sales are down. They're down 2%. They've been up all month. This happens every month for me. The end of the month is slow. People run out of money. Typically, they've paid all their bills at the beginning of the month. They have a little bit of extra money. End of month, I get a little bit slower. If my sales continue to be down next week, when the next month starts, then I'll be a little bit more mindful. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with me, especially after looking at everything that I'm listing. My impressions are up, my traffic up, my promoted listings are down, but my buy it now is up. That's a new strategy that I'm trying. That's what's happening for me. If you guys like this video, YouTube thinks you'd like this video, I will link my eBay tutorial playlist here where I go even more in depth into lots of eBay tutorials, how-to charts and graphs, and how to do all kinds of things on eBay. And then make sure to hit that subscribe button.